So I painted this with 2 coats of, let me tell you what it is. 1 second. It's a folk art metallic copper, and I needed this to dry because the next thing I'm going to be putting on, and I'll explain what we're doing in just 1 second. There is a color I'm missing. 1 second. I'm just going to pick it up from here because it's easier to reach it, I think. Yeah, there, I've got it. I'm almost back. We're going to do a little bit of everything. I'm not quite sure. Hey, Maddie. How are you? So right now I'm applying a Crackle, and I'm just going to pour it on because it's just easier. And I know you're supposed to start from one side and move to the next, but that's not the way I do things. And as I said before, I am a messy crafter. And when you're applying Crackle, try not to keep going over it in more than one pass like I'm doing. Try and do better. I'm just making sure that there is Crackle everywhere. And I'll look at comments in a minute. Typically, you would not pour it like this. So like I've said before, do not do what I'm doing, but follow the directions that you are given. Oh, I think I need some more here. This might turn out to be a huge mess. Because I put too much Crackle on. I just want to make sure my board has enough. And you know what I'm going to do? Hey Laura, how are you? You can use any brand you want of Crackle. But I sell both the APS brand and the Pentart brand, and it depends on what kind of Crackle you are using. I mean, the type of Crackle that you are using. I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I am. Sorry. So I'm just going to dry this. You know, none of us follow directions, but we're supposed to say follow directions. Let me just get my heat gun. I hope you're well, Laura. Maddie, how are you? I hope everyone is doing well. My name is Rima Bechara. And I'm the owner of Walls and More, and I come on every day at 2 o'clock. And I do lives for you, hoping to inspire you. On Fridays I'm on at 3, but I'm rethinking that. I keep saying that, I know. But that's part of life. You're not supposed to, by the way, either be drying it with a heat gun. You're supposed to let it dry naturally. But I don't have that luxury on the live, so this might take a few minutes. I hope I don't bore you too much. So what did everyone think about the resin mold this weekend that I did a live on? Would love to see whatever project that you come up with. Posted in the Walls and More page. Oh no! Okay. Oh, this is too funny. Too funny. Well, I might have burnt some here. I don't know. I just need this to dry. But I think I put so much on it might fail. Thank you, Amanda. So for all of you who are on, you just tuned in to watch me dry paint or dry crackle. It's tacky. And the coat, the paint that I am going to put on top of this is this color. It's Cascade. It's an ultra matte paint. This is going to take forever. And what we're going to be doing next is I have a piece of WoodUBend. This is, I think, $14.97. It's missing a piece here. So I'm going to show you how to fix it. And inside it, we're going to put this, which is a Decoupage Queen Paris landscape. Yeah, well, sometimes, oh no, Laura. No. It does, you're very right. But I'm using it here, because quite frankly, you must be bored of seeing resin and bottles. So I thought I'd do something else. But this is not drying as fast as I thought it should. Maybe if I swing it around. Or maybe if I move it and let it dry naturally, we can work on the WoodUBend. I know I pulled it down, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Laura. You are such a kind person, Laura. Okay, I'm going to move it aside and I'm going to show you how to fix WoodUBend, and then we'll come back to it because otherwise I'll be here all day. So let me just grab my paper so that you don't have to look at this messy bit. 1 second, let me go grab it. I was going to do black and grey, but decided at the last minute. No, actually, I don't have grandchildren, so I can't really say anything. Okay, let me show you how you fix WoodUBend. And I'll try and not be messy about it. See, this is the part that broke. Now, this is the old WoodUBend, not this one is the old WoodUBend, not the 3rd generation. The 3rd generation comes to you not like this, but it comes divided in 2 parts, and you put them together. You don't have to glue them. And you can tell why they decided to change the design of this. So the first thing you need to do is, where is my... Well, Laura, they're all different. They're all so different. Okay, I'm just going to put, this is much more than I need. So the first thing you're going to do is warm it up. Warm up the areas that are broken. Okay, there. Yep. I'm going to put, can you see the glue right here? And the glue right here. This is the lazy way of doing it. And you are just going to put them together. Just want to make sure I have it in the right place. And here too. Oops, my sticky fingers. And just clean up. And heat up. And now we squeeze together and just wait for it to cool down. And hopefully I've put enough glue. Hey, Lynn. How are you, my friend? Laura, yes, they're all so different. It's like having kids, and your kids are all so different. My oldest one would throw temper tantrums if I didn't buy her a dress that she wanted. I mean, literally throw herself on the floor of the store. And my older one hated, and my younger one hated shopping. This is still a bit soft, so just give it a few more minutes. You can see I did it here. I glued it here and here, but I can't see that. Let me just get some this. Once it cools down, no, it needs more cooling down, you can sand it. I can't even see where the hole was, the break was here. And hopefully it's still warm, but hopefully when I pick it up, you'll see I broke it. It was broken here and here. And by the time you put the paint on it, it's not really going to matter. So, whilst we're waiting for the other piece to dry, and I'd better move this glue from here before I mess up. I want to try and put this so that I can cut it If my head is in the way, please let me know. It's just a little bit hard to see. Okay, so I'm going to have to, I want to remove this bit, and then cut around this. So let me grab a pen or a pencil. I'm looking for a pencil. Ideally, there's no ideally here. I was going to use a regular frame, but then I thought, no, this piece, Paris is a special place in my heart, and this piece needs Paris. Hopefully I don't mess up too much. Oh, you're in Hobby Lobby. Wow. Good job. I went last week and there was nothing. A bit disappointing. I'm hoping this will work out. First, let me find my small scissors. I'm going to cut this. I can't see the lines I made, but hopefully it will show up. Let me see. I'm going to cut it bigger. And do you know what I was thinking? What if I glue it and then I burn it? I'm not, the lines are showing and I'm not so worried about those lines. I should have done it on the outside, not on the inside. Let me cut these out. Yeah, I think that's what I should have done. I should have cut it on the outside. It's hard to see with a pencil on this. Let me just check again. Okay, so it's here. I need to cut. Okay, let's see if that one is correct. You never thought that this would take so long to do, but this is a tricky one. I'm trying to find, I'm going to try and do it this way because it might be easier. This is not the way you do it. The way you do it is go around the outside. It works better. And right here. Everywhere else seems to be fine. Okay, let's try again. Because you know me, I make mistakes. And I know that these need removing. Yep, here. And here, just a little bit. And here. And then I need to remove here. And here. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just going to cut here actually. Oh, thank you. Oh, Betty, you're never late. How are you, my friend? So happy to see the rain. Never thought I would say that. Okay, let me just double check. No, Laura, I show you how not to do it. That's how I do it. I show you, don't do that, Laura. Okay, well, we're going to be putting, I think that's going to be enough for this one. All right, I'm going to paint it the same color as I painted the board whilst we wait for the board to dry. And let me just get a bigger paintbrush than I have here. I did wash them. And there we go. And again, this is a copper chalk paint. And I'm just going to go over it. completely. I'm dripping all over the place today. I need to learn to slow down. But I just try and cram as much as I can. And I need to remember that if I don't finish today, I'll finish tomorrow. It's no big deal. But see right here, I'm going to give you a close-up. You can't even tell where the WoodUBend was broken. Yeah, I know, Laura. Thank you for sprinkling, Betty. It would be great if everyone sprinkles a bit for me. I have about 1,800 followers. I'd like to get to 2,000. That's my goal. For right now. But look at how well the chalk paint is showing up on the WoodUBend. And again, for those interested, I have free shipping on my site, Etsy. I'm just trying to make sure everything is covered. Because that's the worst thing that can happen, is that you finish painting, and it's happened often. And you noticed a few places that need more, and then you feel too lazy in messing up another brush just for that. So check your pieces well before you put that paintbrush and paint away. Today we're doing a canvas panel, Betty. I painted it the same exact color as I'm doing right now, and I put Crackle on it. Don't know if the Crackle is going to work because I literally dumped it on. I'm waiting for it to dry, so I'm doing this instead. And then I've got this decoupage paper from Decoupage Queen that you all know I'm starting to carry. I'm expecting a shipment this week. And I might do a live on what I have before I put it on the website, just to show you. Who would be interested in an advent calendar in decoupage paper? Just out of curiosity. I know it's not much fun either watching me paint or watching paint dry, but it's part of the process. Kan je fietsje blikken bij het mij? Is een maandag sheet. Thanks. Almost there. Maybe it needs mixing up again. I think it does. So how was everyone's weekend? I hope you all had a great weekend. I think I did not mix it again before I used it. I'm going to be doing a patina on this. So thanks. Thank you. Oh, I know, absolutely, Betty. Around us, this is hard to believe that the grass is that brown. It's not something we're used to seeing. But we do have one of our neighbors, and they do not have a ground well. And I'm surprised they haven't caught on to them. But their grass is green, beautiful green. And they water twice a day, but they do not have their own well. So I'm surprised the water company has not been to visit them. Let me check this. Yeah, I've got a lot of areas. It's so easy to miss areas when you're doing this. Wow, all this year? Wow. Do you know what typically we get, Betty? I'm sure it's much more than that. Just want to make sure. I just want to make sure everything is covered. And the more I check, the more I find places that aren't. I think we're almost done. Let me just put this aside for the time being because I don't think I'm going to be using it again, but you never know. And let me check. This is the piece that we're putting under this, Betty. So I'm just, oops, almost an accident. Let me just get, oops, second. Just want to move this out of the way. Leave it to dry. And then this is the canvas we were working on, Betty. That has 2 coats of the antique copper on it, and I am going to have to dry. And if it doesn't crackle, then I did something wrong. Oh my God, 44? Wow. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, it is pretty. And I'm just using up what I have. It is pretty, yes, Laura. This is going to take me forever. Dry. I'm getting bored. I'm burning it. I shouldn't. But it's okay. It adds to the texture. Yeah. You know what? I've just decided. I made an executive decision. I just burnt this. I'm going to try and see if anything will crackle. These need stirring. So let me get something to stir with. Always stir your copper paint. The more texture I get, the better. And I like this color, but it needs so much mixing. Hi Chanel, how are you? Yeah, I know. Well, you know what I could do? I could paint white. The back of the picture. And then come back tomorrow and leave this to dry because I don't want to spoil it. Let's see. Mixing this is a pain in the butt. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. My paint, Amanda. Okay, let me move this and let's paint the back of the decoupage white, because you cannot put decoupage on a dark surface. The picture will not show as bright. Yeah, I'm going to leave it to do that. And just want to make sure that I don't mess up my picture, so I'm just going to paint it white with some acrylic paint. Where's my acrylic white? There it is. And let's get a brush. I'm just going to use this. Because you can either paint your where you're placing your decoupage paper white, or the decoupage itself. And because mine is all rusty, coppery color, I'm doing it on the paper. And it's easier than applying or guesstimating where the circle is going to be. Betty, I explained at the beginning of the live that my camera, in order to accommodate the big board, I had to change stands, and not wanting to move the camera itself up or down, because it's a new stand that I got a while back but never used. I'm still not used to it. So nobody saw me. So hopefully usually I dump on the paint and I'm left with a lot. This time I did a small amount and I keep adding, so I guess that's better. Right, let me move that and let me pick it up. I need not that, this. Don't want it to get stuck. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Look at this. We'll fix it, don't know how. But this got stuck here. Master of disaster. Oh. Look at what I did. Well, I have to figure out how to fix it by tomorrow. And I so wanted Paris. Let me see if there's something else I can use from here. That I can add on. Maybe I can move this. Let's see if I can. I'm changing the landscape of Paris. See, I could do this. What do you think? Yep, I don't have. Oh, Betty, thank you so much. Thank you for the stars. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to do that because I don't want to. I'm going to have to deal with it. I've just changed the landscape of Paris. And there's not much I can do about it. That's what we'll do. I'm not going to decoupage this now because I'm a bit afraid. But, yeah, that's... And I don't think that anyone is going to come and say to me, yeah, I agree, Betty. I don't think anyone is going to say to me, you've changed the landscape of Paris. This is a bit in the way. I've changed the landscape of Paris because my picture messed up. Yep. All right, everyone. I'm going to leave it at that for today. I am not going to touch my camera because I'm too afraid. Yeah, I guess it's a happy accident, Betty. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. We can never have a normal live. We always have to have some excitement. And sometimes that's life. So I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, I think random is better too. Who wants the real thing? So I will see you all tomorrow at 2, and hopefully we will put on the blue chalk paint that I finished mixing, because this still needs a lot of mixing, and that the Crackle medium is dry, and then we can start working from there. I might also, thank you Hazel. The other thing I'm thinking of doing, and I don't know if the sizes work, but what I want to try and do is do the puffing up with a posh metallic chalk, posh metallic paste. I have the words of Paris on a stencil, so maybe we can try that. So until tomorrow, thank you so much for joining me.